I met Laura in Chicago during a winter that refused to end. She laughed easily, cried during commercials, and told me she loved stability more than passion. At the time, I thought that meant loyalty. I was wrong. I worked 2 jobs, IT by day, warehouse nights, because we had plans. A condo, a small wedding, a future that needed money more than sleep. Laura said she believed in me, but belief, I learned, is cheap when someone else is quietly investing in you. Her phone started lighting up at odd hours. She said it was work. Then it was a friend going through something. I trusted her because trust was easier than admitting I was exhausted and afraid of losing the only person who felt like home. The night everything cracked, I came home early with takeout and a promotion letter folded in my pocket. The apartment was quiet, too quiet. Her laptop was open on the kitchen table, a message frozen on the screen like it had been waiting for me. Once he signs the lease, I'm done pretending. I just need a little more time. There was no name, but there didn't need to be. I didn't confront her that night. I sat on the couch, watched the clock, and listened to the sound of my own breathing. When she came in, smiling, I smiled back. I asked about her day. I kissed her forehead. I let her believe the plan was still working. The next morning, I moved my savings into an account she didn't know about. I canceled the lease appointment. I called in a favor at work and booked a transfer to Seattle. Same role, better pay, immediate start. Then I packed a single suitcase. Laura noticed when the apartment felt emptier. She asked questions that sounded like jokes. I answered them like promises. That evening, I left a note on the counter. No yelling, no accusations, just the truth, neat and final. I hope the time you needed was worth the cost. She called. I didn't answer. She texted, then begged, then raged. By the time my plane lifted off, the messages slowed into apologies that arrived too late to matter. Weeks later, I heard through a mutual friend that the other guy disappeared when there was nothing left to inherit. No lease, no shared future, no safety net. Laura tried to fix things with me after that. She said she made a mistake. She said she chose wrong. I didn't respond. In Seattle, the rain felt honest. I rented a small place with big windows. I slept full nights. I learned that love isn't proven by how much you sacrifice, but by whether someone would still choose you when there's nothing left to take. Sometimes I think about that winter in Chicago. Not with anger, just clarity. I wasn't the backup plan anymore. I was the one who walked away.